Okay guys, from this point on I should be able to about keep you on here for the rest of my line, okay? Here's a little set that I've got. I don't know how good it's gonna work. I got a little tiny skull that my old lady found when we were just goofing off for some eye appeal. You see I've got 2 dirt holes, one right there, one right there. There's bait in each one of those holes. One of them's got some Lennons all ranged, coyote call, something like that, called it. And then there's like a Duke number 2 square jawed offset trap right here in the middle. It's been there for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I haven't got nothing on it. I ain't even seen no tracks by it, but there's a pile of coyote poop not 10 feet away, so I know they come here. Okay, coming up next is a fence set. All I got on a snare. I don't know if you guys can even hear me over this 4-wheeler, so I'll kind of keep it slow. But this next fence set is actually where I caught my last coyote. And I caught my last coyote here not 2 days after I set the snare. Actually, I caught it the day after. Right here, see my orange zip tie? Oh, you can't really see it on there. There's my zip tie, and there's my snare. See? Very effective, very easy. It takes maybe 5 minutes to set. I've got it anchored right here around this pole, which makes it easy for it to break away. There's part of my zip tie from my last catch. I don't know how, but he just tore my sight up. You know what I mean? He ripped my zip tie off. You can see my old part of my old zip tie sticking under it. Fur still from him when he was jumping the fence. They're, like I was trying to explain to you guys yesterday, you can't just tie him on there with a little piece of twine or something and expect him to stay, because when these animals are fighting for their life, they raise hell. Okay, I can keep you guys on up here for the rest of the way, I do believe. You know what I mean? I've had a lot of people make comments to me on my Facebook channel and my Facebook stuff like that. You need to leave your phone at home when you're trapping. You need to quit talking when you're making your videos. All I can say really is if you can't take a joke, maybe you can take a dick. You should switch your life up. Okay, right here's where I caught my last fox at. I've actually got a set on both sides of that post right there. A couple sticks just to try to block them in a little bit. I caught a coyote there on Christmas morning, and then I caught another fox there not too long ago. Got another set right there on that fence post. Probably see the sticks that I've got blocking it in. Empty, dang it. And as you guys can see, I've got a lot of snares out. I got a lot of foot traps out. And I don't really, you can't get discouraged when you don't catch something every day, because right when you feel like you're ready to give up and quit, you'll have something, you know what I mean? And it's just, it's numbers, it really is. I seen a book on YouTube by this old boy that runs a channel called Coon Creek Outdoors that says catching critters is a numbers game, and boy, that sure is true. It's all about how many traps you have out, the location you have them. See, I got another snare set right there. Nothing in it. Another snare set right here. Nothing in it. Another snare set right here with nothing in it. Oh, there we go. Nice. Victory is ours. So, got us a little red. Kind of rubbed out though, not too bad actually, a little bit. Pretty, really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna get this here take down, get this set remade, and I'll get right back with you guys. Okay, I got you guys brought back with that red that I just caught. Really small male, not very good sized at all. But I'm going to show you guys something too. What you run the risk of a lot when you're snaring stuff on fence lines. Bam. Way rubbed out. See what I'm saying? That's from fighting against the snare. He got both of his feet up off the ground, which is what helped me catch him so fast. He ain't been here very long. It's cold out here. He's not froze at all. You know what I mean? You can just see how many fleas he's got crawling all over him. This time of year, the hides ain't really worth much. Next to nothing, really, to be truth be told. So what I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably just skin the tail out. And I don't know, he's not looking too bad yet. I'll probably skin him out all the way, actually, now that I think about it. He's good looking. I owe him that at least, you know what I mean? But I'm not out here trying to catch all these critters this time of year for the hides, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm in my field, you know what I mean? You can see out there, we've got cattle up in there. They're all getting ready to drop calves. We got geese, we got ducks, we got chickens, we got goats, we got damn near everything. I'm a regular old McDonald, had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Well, I want to also make it clear to you guys, this snare that I just caught this fox in is not treated. So you'll hear people tell you, you have to dye your snares. You have to treat your snare. You don't know what you're talking about, dude. Because here is proof right here that you don't have to do shit. It works, you know what I mean? The snare that I did put in here, it is dyed because, I mean, yeah, they definitely help. You know what I mean? And as you can see, I've got about a 10-inch loop, but it's roughly 1.5 inches off the ground. For this type of set, that's all you really need. Something's gonna stick its head in there to go under the fence, and it's gonna come right through. That's all it is. I got my 285-pound breakaway. This snare is equipped with a dispatch spring, whammy collar, cam lock. You know what I mean? I don't have a swivel on it because with this dispatch spring, you don't really need a swivel. Shit's gonna die fast. You know what I mean? This one just had a micro lock on it. So Tristan, this is one of the exact same snares I just gave you yesterday, buddy. They'll work just fine. They work just fine. You know what I mean? And then after you catch something, your snare's no good anymore. But that doesn't mean it's garbage either. You know what I mean? Like you can see on this, there's a 4-foot section of this cable that I could reuse. But I do have to take it in. See this right here, that's unusable. You have to clip that off and rebuild your snares with it. Like this one, there's a section in this that will still hold a good loop. I might be able to get another snare out of this. I'm not sure. I won't know until I get it home and reevaluate it. But we've reset that one. Now it's time to move on down the line, guys. Maybe we'll get us a double. You never know, huh? He certainly didn't do as much damage as them coyotes usually do, I'll tell you that. And another something I just realized too, if we do get a double, I don't have my dispatch pole with me, so I'll probably have to head back to the house and either get my pellet gun or something. This is my second red fox on this same fence line. Maybe about a month apart is all. And I'm seeing a lot of tracks in here on this road, which, I mean, they could be from my dogs, you know what I mean? I doubt it. My dogs are usually not down in here without people with them. But, yeah, I don't know. Could be from this fox, you know? I always get nervous coming into this corner because the visibility from this corner is so shut down. You can't see it. Ooh, I smell conch. Uh-oh. See, I've got a snare right here on this side, a snare right here on this side. This snare right here is actually where I caught an Irish setter the other day. You see my loop's kind of bent out of shape. It wasn't too bad. Ugh. Yeah, I smell skunk really bad. I'm nervous about going down this line now. Uh-oh. Right here is actually where I caught my skunk about 3 weeks ago also. I'm seeing a lot of fur. See, I can't resist showing you guys this kind of a set right here either. This is what they call an OG Mafia set, okay? And what it is you can see how I got a good trail going this way. It continues on this way. And I'm not sure why they started calling it a mafia set. I think someone told me one time because it's overkill, but it's a blind set. There's really no bait or lure necessary. You've got your pile of scat right there, okay? And some of this is skunk crap, some of this is coyote crap. And I just barely noticed actually right now, you can see a little teeny piece of a bone inside of that coyote crap. Little bone sticking out of the bottom of it, that's kind of cute. Okay, and I have a Duke number 2 right here and a Duke number 2 right here. That's got to be in the middle, because something's either going to step over this pile of crap walking in the hallway, in the path here, because they don't like to step on stuff like that. They'll walk up, sniff it, and step over it. You know what I mean? And then when it steps over it, it's either going to hit the trap stepping, going to jump over it, or going to hit the trap going to land. You know what I mean? And then since I hit this right here, I caught a skunk right here last time. Coyotes and foxes, they like to smell a skunk because it's an easy meal. So I set another one right here. Just a regular standard dirt hole, because there's a lot of scent right here. We're about to the end of my line now, guys. So, ooh, birds. Might not be for long though. So I'm just noticing these right here, and they look like dig holes. And this is how you find your good spots to set, is looking around and seeing what you can see. You know what I mean? Actually, now that I'm up on them, they look like muddy cow tracks. Yeah, that's exactly what they are. So this is where a cow was walking in the mud, right up on my trap line. Okay. And it's certainly more fun to catch stuff in foot traps. I got a snare right here. Pinky's up tight, snare right there. It's certainly more fun to catch stuff in foot traps. You know, it's alive when you get there. You get to dispatch it yourself. It's really exciting. You get to watch them, you know what I mean? You get to watch them struggle or whatever it is, you know what I mean? And it's more like a hunt, more like an adventure, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, what you're really going for is results. I don't know how many YouTube hits I'm gonna get on this video. I'm just running around spitting off my loud mouth at my opinions and whatnot, which are really not that valued, I don't think. Haha. Okay, and right here is where I caught the rabbit that got the booty taken. I reset that snare, blocked it in a little bit. I've also got a foot trap right there at the base of that post. Over here, I've got another snare. It's a really good sight, man. I always see tracks around this area, and most of the tracks you see right there right now are mine. I can't believe I left that many there. If I got a brush, I usually brush them out with, and I'll just spin around right here. And I got a couple foot traps set right here. Dirt hole set right there. And then right here is something I missed on not too long ago. It was probably one of these foxes actually. But I seen some people on YouTube doing what they called a hay set. And I tried it right here, and the hay actually kept my trap from firing. And I'm not running no little wussy traps either, you know what I mean? I'm running right here. I got a 4-coil Duke, you know what I mean? They got them 4-coil traps, they got some snap to them, you know what I mean? They snap hard. So I'll never do a hay set again. I'm not about that lifestyle. If I'm gonna be out here taking the time to set these sets and scout these locations and do stuff like that, you know what I mean? I want results. I don't want to miss stuff because what I used to cover my trap up kept my trap from firing. I'm not about that. All right, guys, well, that's the end of my line. I'll take this home, get this ready to post, and I'll see you guys later.